What's up, everybody? We are here live with AMX presented by AMS Motorsports here tonight as we are getting ready for the jumpy trucks, as some will call them out there. It's going to be the just a trim Pro 2 lights here tonight as my stuff was set up funny. I gotta go ahead and make that the big screen again. As these guys are out here practicing, getting ready for heat race number 1. Let's go ahead and get that off of there. Click this. All right. So, we got a lot of cars out here tonight as they are doing their laps, finishing up practice here tonight, getting ready for the big event. 23 cars, 20 going to tonight's feature. Gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one, guys. They are back after their little Christmas, New Year's break. Let's get it, says Clifton. Let's get it on. Let's see how many people we got up in the stream. Make sure you guys get the likes, shares, and follows out there as we get ready for tonight's event. We got 16 viewers out there over on Facebook already. Let's go, Buck. We got some YouTube over there. Manuel, thank you for joining us over there on YouTube. I can't see the likes, so you gave a like, thank you. Ray, thank you for the like. Ox, thank you for the like, appreciate it. Appreciate it as we get ready. Let's see, how much time do we got left? We got about 45 seconds left of the session, and we are going to get ready for tonight's event. Let's go ahead and pull out a TV angle, get a little bit better view of Cody running around the track. We got Metoxin out there, Blake, Jeremiah in the 777 Hot Wheels car out there putting down lap times. Currently Anthony with the quick time here in practice. And I got the wrong thing up. Let's go ahead and put up best time, see where these guys' speeds are at. Ooh, Anthony got a 53.996. Wow, only one to break into the 53s. Kyle, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. As that's going to be the end of practice, we are going to get ready for tonight's heat race number 1. I always forget. Let's see. It's going to be 4 going from each heat race onto the feature. Let's go ahead and get that little line set up there. Go get that heat line up there. Get it set up in that number 4 position here tonight. And go through tonight's starting lineup for heat race number 1. Top 5 transfer to the feature. It's going to be Nick Nowak, Mr. Consistency, starting on the pole. It's going to be Austin Blossom in that 2nd position. Zach Clifton 3rd. Thomas in 4th. David in that 5th position. Cody in 6th. Clint McFadden in 7th. And Zach at the back of the pack, starting last. Oh, yeah, you definitely got to win it on the first lap. Hold on, let me go ahead and turn this on so I can hear what they got going on. I had that shut off. All right, so Nick is going to lead them to the green flag here. Sometimes the camera angles are so rough. Kyle, thank you for the share. Appreciate it. Appreciate it over there on Facebook. And the like. Guys, make sure you get those likes, shares, and follows out there as we get ready for heat race number 1. How many is it going to give us? It's going to give us 3 heat races. So it's going to take 4, 4, 4, and then 8. So 4 from each heat race, and then 8 from the Consi here today. You'd say McFadden? He's got some work to do, but I'll tell you what. I will tell you what, McFadden is definitely the one to watch at the Oval Pro 2s later, because he is a beast on an oval track in these things. As they let the pace car get up in front of these guys. Gonna look for the green flag. Let's see, does the track map work on this one? I believe it does. We're gonna go ahead and pull up car number. It does. So we do have a track map as they come down the hill looking for the green flag. When is it going to pop out? There it is. Green flag is out as they head towards turn number 1 and 2. Are we going to get plagued by some of that netcode we got last season? It looks like they're all moving off the outside wall as they head into 1 and 2. Oh no, we got a couple flipping in 1 and 2. Couple flipping in 1 and 2. They all keep it going straight. Cody at the back of the pack. Let's see. Clifton got pushed way back on the start as we got a bot over there on YouTube. What's up, Jerry? Yeah, welcome back to AMX as Mr. Consistency leads the field. Austin, Zach. Zach goes from last to third on that restart through turn number 1 and 2. Fourth and final transfer spot's going to be Thomas Vickers in that yellow machine. As they come up the hill, to come around the corner, it is going to be 4 laps in heat race number 1. They're going to complete lap number 1. Thomas is going to drift out a little far. Zach is going to close the gap as they come down the hill heading towards turn number 1. I'm going to turn my volume down so I can go get rid of the bot on YouTube. Sorry about that, guys who are on YouTube. As we got a battle for the transfer spot. Clifton looking to get to the outside of Thomas. He's going to try and cross him over through the corner. We got a battle for that transfer spot. Clifton looking for it. He's almost got him cleared. He's going to pitch him down into the turn. Where did Thomas go? Oh, he appears in the rear bumper of Clifton. Clifton's going to keep the spot. Nick driving away. Austin second. Zach trying to pressure second place as they scroll through turn the final corner coming down the hill. It's going to be Nick crossing the line halfway through heat race number 1. Jerry, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Down into turn number 1. Here comes Zach looking for second. Big gain through 1 and 2. Or turn 1. Oh, contact for both of them. Zach gets the inside wall. Zach's going to lose a ton of ground there as it looks like Thomas tries to reel back in Clifton. Clifton trying to reel in Zach. It's all Nick so far here in that number 145. Second's going to be Austin. Zach third. Zach third. Zach in fourth. We got Zach and Zach. Zachy Zach. As they come up the hill looking for the final corner. They're going to get 1 to go this time by. As Nick leads them down the hill, coming to the line. That is so cool to watch them come through that corner. Down the hill. It's going to be white flag in the air. 1 more lap for Nick. Nick slides into turn number 1 and 2. This is actually a pretty good camera for here. As they slide through turn number 1. Battle for that last position. But we're going to go to Zach. Currently in that number 4 and final transfer spot. He's got to keep it going straight. Vickers hoping he makes a mistake. The AMS looks good out front. Yeah, for sure, Jerry. Out in front, up the hill, through the final corner. It looks like it's going to be Nick with the win. Coming down the hill. Heat race number 1 is going to be in the books. Welcome back from Christmas and New Year's break. AMX, it's going to be Nick with the win. Austin second. Zach third. Zach trapped in third. And Clifton in fourth. Those 4 are going to go ahead transfer. We're going to get ready for heat race number 2. Ooh, he was going to hit us. All right, guys, they are lining up for heat race number 2. Let's go ahead and pull up the starting grid. We're going to do it from the chopper because that just looks so good there when I was playing with it. Anthony, thank you for the share. It's going to be the Dirty Plum on the pole. Chris Plumley. Blake Murray in second. Colton in third. Matoxin's going to be in that 4th position. Noah Sanders in 5th. Dane Simpson in that 6th position. Alexander Good 7th. And Franklin rounds out the field in that 8th position. We're going to watch from the helicopter. We had to... Yeah, you almost didn't, Zach. You got booted on that start. You blew the start a little bit. It looked like you pushed real hard. All right, getting ready for heat race number 2. Top 4 going to transfer. Who's your picks? As we wait for the pace car to set off, there it goes. They're going to let the pace truck get up there, and it's going to be led by Chris Plumley to the green flag. It's fine. You tried to win it in turn one. You definitely tried to win it in turn one. All right, into the final corner. Pace truck's going to pull way out ahead of these guys. Chris Plumley's going to lead them down the hill. Waiting for them to fire off as they come down the hill. Looking for the green flag. It's gonna light up orange or red or whatever color that is up there. I don't know why they didn't make it green. Let's go, Buck. Let's go, Buck. Looking for the green. Green flag is out as they head towards turn number one. We got the Buck fans over there on YouTube into turn number one. Oh, Blake is going to pinch Plumley down. Plumley gets the wall. He's going to push Blake back out. They're 3 wide back in the pack as Metoxin almost makes it 3 wide for the lead. Down into the second corner, it's going to be Blake out in front. Plumley's going to give him the boot. A lot of beating and banging through the second corner as they try to get it figured out. It looks like Noah has made his way up the fourth. Oh, we got a door by Buck into the side of Dane. Dane's going to slide back to 6th. Up the hill as it's going to be Blake Murray out front through the final corner to complete lap number 1. Here comes Metoxin. Metoxin was looking for the lead. Here comes Dane back underneath Buck. Down the hill, coming to the line. We're going to jump back down to the normal camera angle as they come across the line, heading towards turn number 1. Contact in the air between Dane and Buck. Buck's going to slide it into turn number 1. He is currently in that 5th spot. That isn't a transfer spot as him and Dane get together. Here comes Metoxin looking for the lead as he tries to look up underneath Blake. Now to the outside. He's got to fall back in line as they come through turn number 3. He's going to send it in. Go ahead and put up the track map because I forgot. You know, that's what I do. As they come up the hill for the final corner. Nathan Metoxin in tow as Blake Murray leads it. Here comes Metoxin. What a move by Metoxin. It's going to be a drag race down the hill. Who's going to lead lap number 2? Coming to the halfway point down the hill, it's going to be Metoxin ahead of Blake as they come across the line, leading lap number 2 into turn number 1. Plumley throws it in there, gives Blake the door in turn number 1 and 2. Plumley probably wasn't happy with the contact early on there. He just let it be known. He's going to send it into turn number 1 and 2, slide into second, as now Blake has to battle Noah for that 3rd position. Noah's going to fall back in line. Ooh, Blake's going to get that inside wall as they come up the hill, looking for the final corner. We're going to get the white flag at this time by Buck, currently in that 5th spot. He's got to hope these guys make a mistake. Through the final corner, coming down the hill. They can see the white flag as they come down the hill. It's going to be 1 to go when they cross the line. 1 to go as they cross the line, looking for turn number 1. It's all Metoxin out front. Plumley 2nd, Murray 3rd, Sanders 4th, into turn number 1 and 2. Plumley almost gets into the back of Metoxin. Metoxin's going to lead him out of turn number 1. We got a battle for the 3rd position. Here comes Sanders. He is battling on the outside. Oh, contact between him and Murray. Murray gives him a little bit of a right rear on entry, trying to throw it in. That's going to help Buck close the gap. Will there be contact between these two? Could we get somebody else new to transfer? Nathan up the hill, though, looking for one more corner and the checkered flag. Can Plumley get to him? I think he's too far back. Metoxin's going to slide it through the final corner. They're going to come down the hill. Checkered flag down the hill. It's looking like it's going to be Metoxin winning heat race number 2. Plumley 2nd. Who's going to get 3rd? Here comes Sanders. It's going to be Blake in 3rd, Noah in 4th. Rance, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Oh, damn, CJ, I missed your like. Thank you for the like, CJ. Yeah, the trucks are definitely fun, CJ. All right, heat race number 3, and then we got a Consi. Maybe 2 Consis, I don't know. It's going to be Austin starting on the pole, Anthony in second. We got brotherly love up there on the front row. Could be brotherly trouble. We're about to find out. Then it's going to be Vandenbush in third, Lance in fourth. Speaking of Lance, happy anniversary, as it's his and his wife's anniversary tonight. Happy anniversary, Lance. It's going to be Jeremiah 5th, James Burke 6th, and Eddie at 7th. That was a great one. Vic Toxic first, yep. Vic Toxic. All right, looking for the green flag as they come down the hill. This is such a good view for these starts. Michael, what's up, buddy? Thank you for the like. Down into turn number, as they race towards turn number 1. Green flag is out. It's gonna be, oh, Austin's gonna stick his nose out of turn number 1. But here comes Anthony fighting back on the inside. Heading towards turn number 2. It's going to be Anthony with the advantage. Austin stuck up high. Austin's going to swing it out wide. Anthony takes the lead. Austin goes to second. Lance to third. Vandenbush in fourth. Through turn number 3. Lance trying to hold on to that third position, but here comes Vandenbush. Vandenbush with a little contact as they come up the hill. Vandenbush is going to have the advantage into the final corner. Oh, but Lance is going to pull ahead a little bit. Through the final corner, down the hill, Anthony is out front. Austin second, Lance in third. Or is it going to be Vandenbush at the line? It's going to be Lance with third, Vandenbush in fourth as they battle for that third position. Into turn number 1, Lance is going to try and hold strong on the outside. Vandenbush, oh, Vandenbush didn't get it. Lance pulls back strong on the outside. What a run by Lance in that number 29. As they head into turn number 2, he's going to give a little bit of a right rear to Vandenbush. He drifts up high. They're going to be 3 wide out of turn number 2. Down into turn number 3. It's still side by side for the third spot as Lance gets physical with Vandenbush. For race up the hill, they're side by side. You got Eddie and Berg behind them. Heading up the hill into the final corner to complete lap number 2. It's going to be Anthony Austin. We have no clue who's going to be third. Right now it looks like Lance, as Burke has issues up there. He's off the track. Down the hill, it's going to be Lance in that third spot. Vandenbush in fourth. Eddie Farnes in that 5th position. He's trying to take advantage if there's contact there. As oh, Vandenbush got the inside wall, almost rolls it. But good run on a turn number 1. He's going to be side by side with Lance into turn number 2. Lance is going to slide in front of him. Here comes a crossover from Vandenbush. Vandenbush gets him out of the way as Eddie hits the inside wall. That's going to save Lance as Lance falls back to that 4th position. Up the hill, 1 more corner, and Anthony's going to see the white flag as he comes down the hill. Let's take a look from his cockpit as he comes down the hill. You need to clean your visor, bud. Anthony leading it with the white flag out. 1 lap to go. Into turn number 1. It's going to be all Anthony here in that 217. Austin second. Vandenbush third. Lance in fourth. Eddie at second and a half as him and Burke get doors out of turn number 1. That's going to help Lance as it looks like Lance is going to get that anniversary gift here tonight. And a transfer to the feature as long as he can hold on to it. Currently in that final transfer spot. Through turn number 3, looking up the hill. Austin and Thomas, thank you guys for the like. As they come up the hill, it's going to be Anthony with the lead through the final corner. He can see the checkered flag. Now he's going to take the win here in heat race number 3. Austin second, Vandenbush third. Lance going to bring it home fourth. Here tonight in heat race number 3. Good race here in heat race number 3. Let's get ready for the Conti. That was awesome, Vandenbush. That was awesome. All right, we are getting ready for the B main. We're going to take a look here. It looks like it's going to take 8. It's going to take 8 from the B main. Let's go ahead and move that. All right, we're gonna try and get this heat line right. A couple clicks down. All right, that looks good enough as we get ready for tonight's B main. Looks like Colton is gridding up. There he is on the grid. We're going to go through tonight's starting grid for heat race B main. Sorry, no heat race. Let's jump up on the chopper just because it's an awesome view and pull up tonight's starting grid. Thomas Vickers starts on the pole. Colton second. Eddie Barnes in third. Clint McFadden's going to start fourth. Dane in fifth. James Burke in sixth. Cody with a K is going to start in that seventh position. Alexander Good in eighth. Jeremiah in ninth. David's going to start in 10th with Franklin in that 11th position. 8 cars going to transfer. 3 cars going home here tonight as we look for the green flag. Zach, thank you for the share. Appreciate it, brother. Feeling the heaters tonight. Yeah. All right. Who's your picks? Who's your pick to win the B main? Let me know in the chat. Yeah, Buck's in second. Buck's got a chance here. Who's going to win the B main here tonight? Thank you for the like. You're just now following, Zach. I am disappointed. I mean, I appreciate the follow now. All right, Frank's got some work to do. Looking for the green flag here as they come down the hill. Green flag is out as Thomas gets on the loud pedal. Heading towards turn number 1. He's going to lead the train down into turn number 1 as Franklin currently the caboose as they make contact. 3-4 wide. Oh, they're going to squeeze out of turn number 1. I was just picking on you, Zach. We got one for Vickers as it looks like Buck is up there. Contact. Buck was going for the lead. He's going to fall back to McFadden. Down into turn number 3. What a battle up front. McFadden and Buck get contact. That's going to allow Vickers to pull away as they come up the hill looking for the final corner. Getting ready to complete lap number 1 here tonight. Man, I like the chopper. I never realized how cool it looked around this track. Coming down the hill, it's going to be Vickers leading lap number 1 as Clint slides into second, Buck in third, Cody fourth as they come across the line. Down into turn number 1. It's going to be McFadden in that second spot. Cody's going to push Buck through the corner as they come out of turn number 1. Down the hill looking for turn number 2. Cody's got a little bit of speed in that 4K as they head towards turn 2. He's going to set it in the bottom. Buck shoots it high. As they come out of turn number 2, Buck's going to fall back to 4th. No, Buck's going to fight back on the inside. I thought he fell back as they head through turn number 3. Going to be a drag race out of 3. Up the hill. Put Buck back in that 3rd position. Riley Stewart, thank you for the like. We got B-Main Buck. Oh, you want to go on board with Cody? We can go on board with Cody. We're going to jump on board with Cody as they head towards turn number 1. We might. Yeah, for sure. He's going to send it in deep. He is going to send it in deep into turn number 1 as he pulls Buck about a 0.6 of a second heading towards turn number 2. Come on, hit that tear off, Cody. Through turn number 2. Oh, he gets the inside wall a little bit as he tries to close in on the battle for the lead. He's got the best seat in the house. Through turn number 3. Oh, Vickers climbs the wall into the side of McFadden. That's going to bring Cody back up in the mix. And don't forget, Buck is just behind him as they head up the hill looking for turn number 3 and 4. Or sorry, turn number 4. Damn, I'm used to ovals. He's gonna try. These two battling side by side as Clint's got the inside. Down the hill. Clint's going to lead this time. White flag in the air here in the B main. Franklin is off the track as we watch the battle for that lead as Clint goes to the point in the B main. Thomas Vickers second. Cody third. Buck in fourth. Right now, Jeremiah is the last car in. Looks like he's going to make it. Barring a big incident as we got contact for second. Cody's going to slide into second. That moves Vickers back to third. Colton in fourth. Dane and Eddie battling for that 5th position. Up the hill, it's going to be Clint leading the way. He's got one more turn to make and come down the hill. He's going to be looking for the checkered flag as they come out of turn number 4. Looking like Clint's going to take the win. Cody's looking for second. Vickers third. Buck in fourth. Dane fifth. Eddie sixth. Oh, maybe. Nope, it's going to be Burke sixth. Eddie seventh. Jeremiah eighth. As McFadden stuffed it in the wall. Great racing here in the B main as we get ready for the feature. They're gonna get a warm up here, guys. We're gonna get a little bit of a warm up. He's definitely fast. All right, these guys gonna come out and do a few laps here. What racing? We've seen some great racing so far here tonight, guys. As Blake is going to come out on the track in that number 79. We're going to jump up in the chopper as the cat says hello to me. Hello, kitty. Go look at what's going on around the track as these guys all pulling off a pit road onto the track, trying to get this track worked in, trying to get those laps in. Going to be a good one tonight. That was some phenomenal racing, Manuel. Phenomenal racing here tonight. Guys, this is a good opportunity to go grab a drink, and don't forget to like, share, and follow the stream. Also, remember guys, I do not charge these leagues for the broadcast. I try to bring great content to the stream. We are 5 away from our goal of 12 subscribers. You guys can help out with that. That's down in the bottom right. Plus, we got stars and a few more other options down in the description if you guys want to support. But hey, a like, a share, and a follow are just as good here tonight as it helps people find us, as it looks like Blake is going to be the first one to complete a lap here in the warm-up. What do you guys think of the racing here tonight? Let me know in the chat. Let me know. All right, so Blake puts in the first lap here. There's Noah with the second lap. Noah with a quick time by almost a full second. Wow. Here comes Clifton sliding into that second position. A few hundreds behind. Max and Anthony, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. All right, who's your picks for the feature here tonight? I mean, there's a lot of heavy hitters out here that are pretty fast. Who do you think's going to make the win here tonight? Let me know what you guys think down in the chat as we get ready to finish up the warm-up. I believe it's a 3-minute warm-up, right? Oh, it's a 5-minute warm-up, so we got about half a warm-up left. Yeah, this is a fun track, Chris, for sure. I got to get you up with these guys if you like running them. It's a really good group. Uh-oh. Clifton's blinking. Turn your blinker off, Clifton. We know you're going to make a left and then a right. Good racing so far tonight as we get ready to do the feature tonight as we got about 2 minutes left in the warm-up. Definitely hard to pick a car of somebody who's going to win here, but don't count out Nathan Metoxen in the number 19. He looked like he had a little bit of speed. He might be one of those ones that upset tonight. Yeah, I'm thinking for the like. And don't forget, guys, we got the Pro 2 on the oval tracks later on tonight. You don't want to miss that. So make sure you are liking and following the page. Mr. Consistency, he definitely has a good chance, for sure. He's currently quick time. Nick Nowak, definitely always putting on a show. As we got 20 cars looking for the feature here, about a minute left. About 1 minute left here in practice, our warm-up. And we are going to go to the feature. These guys were on this track pretty good for 5 minutes. It's a big track to have to wear in. Big track. Unlike an oval course. Scott, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Appreciate the support, everybody. Appreciate the support. Best fans in the business out here in the chat here tonight, watching the stream. Sam, I'm sure you're out there watching. What's up, Sam? How are you doing tonight? Zach now at the top of the charts in that number 56. Zachary out there putting down a hot lap. Oh. Hold on. All right, so 15 laps like usual. Lap 8 will be the competition caution. They will let one person who's a lap down go, or not one person, everybody who's a lap down get at least one lap back under that caution, and we will go back green flag for the final 7 laps. We're going to go ahead and pull up tonight's starting grid here, as I am losing my voice, I think. Am I really losing my voice? I'll tell you what, we've had nothing but good races tonight. The 358s and the big blocks were phenomenal earlier. Now I got this. But we got Nick starting on the pole, Matoxin in second. Anthony starting in third, Austin in fourth. Olsen. Chris Plumley in fifth. Janus in sixth. Zachary in seventh. Blake Murray in that 8th position. Vandenbush 9th. Clifton in 10th. Noah Sanders in that 11th position. Lance. Remember, guys, make sure you tell him happy birthday. Happy anniversary, as it's his anniversary here tonight with his wife. Clint McFadden in 13th. Cody with a K starting in 14th. Thomas Vickers 15th. Colton in 16th. Dane's going to start 17th. James Burke 18th. Eddie Farnes 19th. And Jeremiah in that 20th position. Let's get ready for some racing. AMS $50 to the winner. Oh my God. Wow. I'm gonna have to stop broadcasting and go race. Hold on. All right, guys. I'm gonna have to get out of the broadcast booth and race.
Wait for a second.
No, AMS is putting up $50 for the winner, so I want to race instead.
Huh. Whoa, okay.
All right. Have fun, guys. All right. You can hear the excitement. It's going to be a wild one here as Nick takes him down the hill, looking for the green flag. Who's your picks here tonight as they come down to the green flag, down the hill, looking for turn number 1? Green flag is out as Nick is on the gas, heading into turn number 1. It's going to be Nick on the inside. Matoxin on the high side as they head into turn number 1. Oh, Nick got the inside wall. He's going to get into Matoxin a little bit out of the turn. They're going to funnel through turn number 1. Not a bad turn 1 considering. But Nick, oh no, Plumley just died. What the heck just happened there? Big wreck. Oh, we got another one turned around. That is Lance turned around and facing the wrong way. What just happened there? Wow, Plumley died. Let's go see if we can figure out what happened to Plumley. We're going to get a situated single file. Let me go see if I can find what exactly happened. Here, this should be it. All right, let's see what happens. Is it netcode? Is it netcode here? We're going to take a look. Oh my God, that was definitely some netcode. Anthony got the wall. Look at this netcode. This is insane. Look at it. Anthony gets the wall. Watch the netcode for Christo. Boom. Christo victim there. Big hit. Wow. Okay, we're going to go back live as they are piling into turn number 2. It's going to be Clint going to the back there as we jump back up to the front of this Matoxin. in the lead. Nick Nowak second. We got Austin in third and fourth. Janus in that fourth position as they come down the hill looking to complete lap number 2. What a lap number 1. That was insane. Did you see the net code though, Anthony? That was insane. Oh, Nick out front. Nathan gives him. Oh, Nick! Or Nathan ends up on his roof. He bends up back on all 4. He's only going to lose 2 spots. Nathan hits the inside wall in turn number 2. He's able to keep that 4th position as he lands back on all 4. Mr. Consistency well out in front, but that won't matter because we're going to get a break here at some point as we got a pair of Austins side by side into turn number 4. We got Austin B on the inside, Austin J on the outside, down the hill for that second position as they head into turn number 1. Metoxin, does he have damage? He's lost Blake as he's fallen back to 5th. He's got Vandenbush on his heels as they come out of turn number 1. Uh-oh, we got a rollover in turn 1. I don't know. Everybody kept it going straight as Nick continues to lead. Austin B in that second spot. Janus in third. Blake Murray in 4th. Vandenbush up to 5th as Metoxin is back to 6th. What a opening session here, man. That was insane. As we got Buck up 9 positions. Buck up 9 positions into 7th. Good run for him as they head into the final corner to come down the hill. He's got pressure from one of the best. That is Zach on his heels as they head towards turn number 1 down the hill. We got one pitting. Oh, Metoxin pits in. He's going to take advantage and pit now so he can get that fast repair. He definitely had some damage as Nowak continues to lead. Austin second. Austin B second. Janus third. Blake in 4th. Vandenbush in that 5th position as we got Zachary in 6th. Buck back to 7th. Still in 7th. He did lose the spot to Zach, but with Nathan pinning, it kept him in that 7th spot. Cody with a K currently 8th. Burt with a good run in 9th right now. Vickers in 10th. Clint in 11th. Eddie in that 12th position. I should put up the map that I forgot to put up again. Eddie in that 12th position. Jeremiah 13th. Noah trying to get that 13th spot, but 14th. Nathan, the Toxin, and 15th. Look at that. Nathan is still with this group. He can make up some ground. Lance in 16th. Dane 17th. Clifton 18th. Anthony in 19th. And the Dirty Plum in that 20th position. It's going to be Nowak up the hill looking for the final corners. They're going to come around to complete lap number 6. Austin in that second spot. Janus third. Blake Murray in 4th. Here comes Vandenbush trying to close in on that number 4th position. He might be one to watch. George, thank you for the like. Justin, thank you for the like. Appreciate it, guys. As they come down the hill to complete lap number 6. Down into turn number 1. We got pressure on Blake as Vandenbush is there. This looks like the place to watch. Vandenbush putting the pressure on Blake Murray for that 4th position. I'll tell you what, these guys have to be worried. Vandenbush has a ton of speed here tonight. Vandenbush trying to dig up underneath Blake. He's got to stay behind him as they head into turn number 3. He's going to look low. Will they make contact? A little bit of contact coming out of turn number 3 as they come up the hill for turn number 4. This time by is going to be 7 laps complete. 7 laps complete as Nick crosses the line. Austin second. Janus third. Vandenbush 4th. Blake in 5th. That's going to be the comp caution halfway point here as they complete 7 laps. What's up, Jeremy? What's up, buddy? I want to go back and watch this wreck again. Who wants to go? Who wants to go back and watch this? Let's jump in on board. We're gonna. Let's jump in the cockpit of Chris Plumley. Watch what he sees. He doesn't even get close. Oof. Yeah, I'll tell you what. He's flying now, but the Dirty Plum was flying earlier. Let's see if I can find a good camera angle of that. We're going to watch. Boom! Big hit. Look at the air Chris Plumley got there. Look at the air Plumley got there. That was absolutely amazing. There's always at least one netcode issue every time we come to this one. One netcode issue. Nice. How's life treating you, Jeremy? Katie was on earlier. All right, Plumley's going to go around and grab a lap. He's going to get back on the lead lap as these guys are going to get ready for the green flag this time by going back green. 7 more laps. It is going to be wild. Jeremy, thank you for the like. Appreciate it, buddy. This is going to be wild. Great racing all season long, but especially this season with these guys. We're going to jump back up as they've got them stacked up again. And we're going to watch from the chopper once again, as this proves to be the best view to watch when these guys are racing, especially on these starts, and they're so close together as we wait on Plumley to catch up. Plumley's coming around the track, so is Clifton. As they come up, to go rolling, to go back green flag. Oh, you know, it's been up and down. A little bit of a struggle here and there, but overall pretty good. If I could get some consistency out of my kid's mother, it'd be great. That way I can have some weekends to work. She didn't show up for the kids this weekend, so that made it a little bit rough. But we are looking for the green flag this time by as they come down the hill. The Mr. Consistency leading him into turn number 1. Green flag is out. Green flag is out as we head towards turn number 1. Buck, he's up in the middle of the mix. He might get a top 3 if he can make a couple spots up. Big stack up into turn number 1 and 2. Austin B is going to make it through. Jadis in that 3rd spot. They're going to try and hunt down Nowak. 3 wide behind him for that 4th spot. They're going to get back to 2. Oh, contact into the final corner. No, we got Vandenbush turned around. He gets it going back straight. The funnel got clogged there, but Vandenbush is still going to stay out ahead of these guys. Here comes Zach up underneath them as they come out of turn number 3. 4 wide. 4 wide out of turn number 3. Metoxin up in that mix as they head towards turn number 4. What a race back in the field as Metoxin's going to try and make up some ground on the inside. Oh, we got one turned around. One turned around. It's going to be Lance facing the wrong way. Lance has got to get that thing turned back around as Nowak leads the way. Austin 2nd. Austin Janus 3rd. Zachary 4th. Vandenbush in 5th. Oh no. Where did Buck go? Buck loses a ton of spots. I don't know what happened, but he is all the way back to 18th. Let's see if there's an accident there. Let's go. Oh, there's an accident there up in front of him as we got one backwards. That is going to be Zach facing the wrong way in that turn. Nick's going to lead it through the final corner coming down the hill. That looked like a watermelon going through a water hose. I agree. That was insane. As Nowak is going to pull away from the field. They are single file most of the way through the field. We're going to bring it back down to a competition view as Dane makes a move on Vickers. We got that battle for the 12th position as Plumlee is making his way back up. He's up to 11th in the 36. Vickers has issues. James Burke off the track. Vickers has to tow. He rolled over. Here comes Zach making some ground, looking for that podium spot as they come up the hill, looking for the final corner. Here comes Vandenbush. He's going to push Zach on the high side through the turn number 4. Look at Vandenbush trying to follow suit from Zach, as Zach is going to take third. Move Zach up to a podium finish as we got a crash. We got Blake into the wall. Blake wrecking. I can catch that one. What happened here? Blake's going to go a little wide. Matoxin to the inside. He hits the berm, pushes Blake out. Blake's going to stay in the gas. He grabs the wall. That's going to be the end of his night. He goes out and takes a tow. Back up front with our leader as he continues to lead the way. Austin second, Zach in third. Vandenbush in fourth as Eddie has issues. What happened to Eddie? He keeps it going straight regardless as Plumlee has made his way back up to 9th. Here's a good race here between Clifton and Buck as Buck has made his way back up to the 12th spot, but Clifton trying to take away as they come up the hill looking for the final corner. It's going to be Nick out in front with 3 laps to go. 3 laps to go for Nick as he's got a 3.5 second lead over Austin. Zach in 4th. Scroll through the field, see what's going on for around the track. Look at this. We got one. Who is that? That's Clint McFadden running around without his hood. He is still digging in that thing. He is still digging in that thing. He doesn't care. That thing's a little bit later as he comes out the turn. Good run for Clint as he's made it up 5 spots to 8th. But he's got the dirty plum behind him, looking to grab those spots back that he got robbed from earlier. Cody, thank you for the like of the share. As they come up the hill, it's going to be 2 laps to go as Nowak comes across the line. Austin second. Vandenbush trying to take third away from Zachary. Vandenbush move him up to third. Zachary back to 4th. Zachary almost gives a bumper to Vandenbush as they come through turn number 1. A little bit of contact through turn number 1. As we scroll through the field, we're going to watch this battle here as this looks like the battle on the track. Vandenbush back up to 3rd. Here comes Zachary looking back up underneath him out of turn number 2. We got issues in turn number 2. It looks like it's going to be... Oh, they keep it going straight. As we watch the battle for that 3rd position, Zachary trying to catch the draft of Vandenbush as they come out of turn number 4. They're going to get the white flag. 1 lap to go as our leader comes across the line. White flag is out. I quit. Oof. Cody, we love you. Go do some oval racing next. You'll feel better. Here comes Zach Lowe in turn number 1. Battle for 3rd. Oh, we got issues with Burke at the back. He keeps it going straight. We're going to go back to the battle for that 3rd spot. Nick leads the way. Zach is way too far back now. Here comes the 71 of Noah. Nick up the hill. Looking for the top of the hill. 1 final corner. Looking for that checkered flag as there's tons of issues towards the back. It's going to be Nick through the final corner. He can see the checkered flag. He can taste it down the hill. He's going to take the win here tonight. Nick Nowak, Mr. Consistency, comes home first. Austin second. Vandenbush third. Noah fourth as Zach falls back to 5th. Good racing here tonight. Great racing. Look, guys, none of this would be possible without their sponsors. As we got, of course, we got Jerry out there. We got AMS Motorsports, Just a Trim Lawn Care, BGM Racing, Refuse to Lift, RTL Apparel, Northwest Racing Association. And the new one is going to be Mesmer Photography. So make sure you guys go check them out as we are going to go through tonight's results. I am losing my voice and I got one more race to do. So hopefully it holds on, guys. And when they're this exciting, it's so hard. It's so hard not to get excited and loud and hurt that voice. Good run, but we got Nowak with the win here tonight. Austin B in that second spot. Vandenbush in third. Noah fourth. Zachary in fifth. Metoxin's going to bring it home in sixth. Chris Plumley seventh. Click McFadden in eighth. Austin Jadis is going to finish ninth. Eddie Farnes in 10th. Dane in 11th. Going to be Zach Clifton in that 12th position. Anthony makes a decent comeback, comes back 13th. Buck in 14th. James Burke 15th. Lance 16th. Jeremiah 17th. Blake Murray 18th. Cody 19th. And Thomas Vickers in that 20th position. Let's go find our winners here tonight. I'll tell you what, we got one guy who is a little bit richer. We're going to talk to him here in a minute. That is going to be our leader. Let's go ahead and make sure this is muted. They were still talking there. The next race is going to be the Pro 2s. It's the fixed oval series, and the next race is Knoxville. That'll be up here, I forget about. It'll be up probably in about half an hour. But we're going to bring in our top three. Let's go ahead and see if I can find them. Let's bring in third place. Vandenbush. James in the booth. Got a copy. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Zach, but he fell off the face of the world. Well, good run for you guys here tonight. That thing was ripping. You had to work for it though. It wasn't easy. But that 89 on a podium, it's got to feel good after that long vacation.
In the little short break we had, formed a little team with Timothy Mesmer and Drapkin and Nathan, Off-Road Outlaws. So it was a new workaround for us tonight. But glad to get it here. And too bad we couldn't do a 1, 2, 3, but we'll get it one of these times.
Well, I'll tell you what, we got a good group of viewers because I didn't get a bunch of F's in the chat for forgetting to unmute you at first.
I heard we had some pro buggy drivers watching tonight, so I just want to thank you guys for coming out and watching.
Yeah, it was an awesome group here tonight watching the race, and man, this was a fun track. What makes this track so unique and so fun? Is it just because it's 4 turns and a lot of straightaways, and you guys stay real close?
I think that's what it comes down to. It's all about breaking points here. You got to hit that entry just right to get that exit just right. Sneos, Crandon, Park River, they're more of sweeper tracks, so you can kind of work with it a little bit. But this, it's stop and go, just like heavy traffic.
Cody gave me an F slash and an F minus.
well,
look. He's the one. He's the one that finished 19th tonight.
and I was racing him for a bracket, so one more spot up. I guess I'm going against my teammate next week.
Well, why don't you go ahead and give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors? I'm sure Sam's out there watching.
Oh, she's making sloppy joes. So the moment I get off this this broadcast here, I'm going down and shoving my face with sloppy joes. And get ready for the next race. So I want to thank first and foremost James and MDiTV for broadcasting. Always a pleasure. And then second, AMS Motorsports. I heard he threw up a little bit extra tonight. So thank you. We appreciate everything, and the guys that race with us, they just love it when it comes in random like that. Gets them hyped up the moment we're about to take that green.
I love going in there and saying it.
Yeah, you just like confuse us, like what's Banter doing in here? And then I also want to thank Mesimir Photography. He's jumping on board now. Gonna give us some awesome photos. Ready, refuse to lift apparel, BGM Racing, and of course, just a trim lawn service.
Jeremy, I will see you in the next one. Yeah, you got to thank Just a Trim. I mean, that's probably the most important sponsor to you.
Exactly. Even though it is my own sponsor,
There
but
it is, you.
yeah, I gotta put it out there. It's all about brand recognition, right?
Oh, for sure. Good run here tonight. It was a lot of fun to call that one.
Thank you.
All right, Vandenbush with that third position. We're going to bring in Austin. Austin, James in the booth. Got a copy.
Yeah, copy.
Man, you were ripping tonight. I mean, they had a lot of beating and banging behind you. A little bit of pressure for a second for a little bit there. But, man, when they got beating and banging behind you, you drove away. You had to feel good about that.
Yeah, it was a good feeling watching those guys in the review just battling pretty hard. So I had an opportunity to actually pull away a little bit and try to chase down Nick, but man, he was fast. It was tough to do, but I'm just happy I got to second place here.
Yeah, great run. Great showing for you tonight. I mean, that clean air, it was definitely key because it was a hornet's nest behind you.
Yeah, as soon as you could get free of a bunch of guys, you're pretty good. You could actually run some lines that were actually fast, and you didn't have to try to save yourself. And it was pretty aggressive in the back there. I was seeing a bunch of cars flipping, and I was just putting a smile on my face. I was just going faster.
Lap one was insane. Some flipping, some net code, everything else. But man, that thing, it was good to see out front a little bit different. It looked like you struggled a little bit in practice to find a little bit of time. Got pushed around a little bit. You come out here in the feature, take second. I mean, that shows a little something there.
Yeah. I started fourth in that feature, and I was just, this track is known for big carnage in that first turn, so I just tried to go as far wide as I could, let everybody do what they had to do on the inside, just go on the outside. And ever since then, after lap one, I was second place. I was second at the halfway there, and just checked out and just ran my race.
Well, why don't you go ahead and give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Yeah, I'd like to thank all my buddies that we race with weekly: Jeff Ives, Brock, Brent Smith, Noah Sanders, James Burke, Chris Plumley. All these guys, without them, I wouldn't be on the podium. I mean, practice makes perfect in this stuff, so it
For
really
sure.
helps. And then, yeah, I ran a Ken Block scheme tonight just in honor of him passing away last week. So that
Yeah.
sucks, but
That's sad.
do
That
this
was sad.
race. Yeah, so we'll do this race for Ken. So second place, very happy with it.
Definitely a good run. Go enjoy that podium, and hopefully we see you next time.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
No problem. All right,
Hey.
next in the booth, we got second to last, Cody.
We gotta talk
Okay,
about this.
no, I just wanted to mess with you. I'm gonna bring in Nick now. All right, so I had to mess with Cody. All right, I had to mess with Cody for a second and say next we got second to last.
I figured you were doing something with Cody, so
Man, it was wild, but you didn't get to enjoy any of it because you were out front and enjoying that. Man, what a run tonight, Mr. Consistency. And I heard you
You
fell
know
into
what?
some money.
yeah, I'll get to that in a second. The best thing about that race was that random heat draw we do, and starting on the pole for the first heat. If you can start up front, and a lot of these guys, you can avoid all that. And that was just key tonight. It was just getting up front there and racing clean. I feel bad for Nathan. We had a good battle in the feature there for the first couple laps, but like he said, he had room and he just overcorrected a little bit and caught that K rail and over he went,
Yeah.
which sucks for him because I know him and I would have had a great battle tonight.
Yeah, he had some speed tonight, and he had to go and take that fast repair, and we had some major net code. Poor Plumley.
Yeah, and that's I heard it just through the iRacing chat Discord and stuff like that. Yeah, it sucks. You hate to hear that type of stuff. So
Oh yeah,
Yep.
yeah. You know it's crazy. Anthony made a little mistake, got the outside wall, and for whatever reason, it said, "Well, let's send Plumley to the moon."
Shoot. Yeah, that's tough. That sucks. Well, 20 cars on a tight little track. You hope for the best, but something's gonna happen.
Well, it's crazy because normally we get the net code in the front straightaway, and I didn't see any of that.
Yeah.
So that
That's
that
crazy.
was a positive, and that was really the only net code I seen. So that was a good thing.
Yeah.
And that thing was on rails tonight, and I mean, like you said, clean air was key. Getting through turn one was key.
Absolutely. And James, this is my favorite track of the off roads. It's my favorite one. For me, some about it, the rhythm just suits me really good. And once you get out there, and Austin ran a great race too, and I got a little gap on him, I could just kind of settle in and just run my laps and run my fast line and pull away a little bit from each lap. And it was great. Though. It was good racing from what I saw in the rearview mirror, anyways.
And whatever you heard in the broadcast on the background.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right, you know when I'm losing my voice, it's got to be good racing.
Absolutely.
Man, why don't you go ahead, give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors? I know you got another race to go to.
Yeah, first and foremost, a big shout out to AMS Motersports and Jerry Andreessen for the overall league sponsorships and the $50 tonight. I know Jerry and raced with him in real life personally. Nothing better than a cold beer from his cooler. So now I get $50 to buy my own cold beer from him, which is going to taste just as good. So thank you, Jerry. Love you, man.
Jerry actually said if you won, he wasn't going to pay it out to a driver. He was going to give it to me. No, I'm just kidding.
Probably not. Yeah. So big shout out to Jerry for hopping on the season. We love having him here. He's a great guy on the racetrack and in real life too. It's awesome to have him around. So, big shout out to BGM Racing for sponsoring the Oval Series, and then Just a Trim for the fixed pro lights we just ran, and then RTL Apparel. Thanks to them too, and NWRA for hopping in and sponsoring this week. And then a new one we just got this week was Messemer Photography. And then I also want a big shout out to my real life sponsor in our auto body out of Lewistown, Montana. They've been great for my 20 plus years of racing in real life. So, and a big shout out and thank you to you, James, for putting on the best broadcast we have.
I'm the only broadcast you have.
Well, the best broadcaster.
I just pick it.
You know what I meant. The best broadcaster around.
Jerry gave us a thumbs up. But
Yeah.
good run here tonight, and I will see you in the next one.
Sounds good. Take care, man.
Later, bud. All right, our winner, Nick Nowak. Guys, what a race. I was going to do 100, but I seen him on pole, right? What a race, guys. Get ready. We will be back here with the Pro 2s here in about 10-15 minutes, guys, at Knoxville. That should be a good one. And until then, guys, be safe and have a good night.